This meeting with education stakeholders has seemingly resolved the stalemate over the rollout of the new education system in Kenya, and the rollout is now set to continue as planned. Education Cabinet Secretary Dr. Fred Matiang'i says the pilot program phase will continue this year in preparatory stages of grade 1 and grade 2 ahead of the official beginning of the new system next year, as Timothy Otieno now reports.
They would emerge from a near 3-hour meeting, confident that the new education curriculum was well on course. The National Steering Committee on the Curriculum Reforms, chaired by the Education Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i, now says that the education reform rollout will kick off officially in the year 2019, but that this year, Phase 2 of the piloting program for grades 1 and 2 will proceed as scheduled.
Our plan on the new curriculum remain on course as drawn and as established. Nothing has changed.
Just recently, teachers' union officials had opposed the move, insisting that government was bulldozing its way into a system that had not been fully understood by all stakeholders.
There must be agreement without which we shall organize and oppose what we have not been consulted.
I think this is a very historic moment.
But today, the officials spoke unanimously, clarifying that their concerns had since been addressed by the Ministry of Education.
We are happy with the conversations that we've had and the next phase that this curriculum process is taking.
The process has taken the direction that we anticipated and what is the standard in curriculum review. That when you're doing a pilot, you don't just do a pilot and then you abandon it and then you inject the gear of now a rollout as it was perceived.
Good morning, class.
With over 170,000 teachers trained on the new syllabus for grades 1 and grade 2, Matiang'i insists the process will be undertaken progressively over the next 9 years.
It will take us until 2027 to actually phase out 844 system completely. Why? Because we have adopted this gradual system of implementing the curriculum change. It takes time. We don't want to rush it.
The agreement on the rollout by stakeholders may, however, not settle the air of confusion, especially among parents, as to what their children will learn in schools this year.
The curriculum design and the curriculum implementation is in the right hands. The parents should not be anxious. The anxiety should not be override the good things which have taken place in terms of this kind of design.
The government says phase 1 of the pilot program that began in May last year across 470 schools countrywide will see the same schools implement the said curriculum to grade 3 this year.
Like in this year and the pilot that we did in the 2 terms of 2017, they are also intended to be phases during which you conclude on the levels of content and the designs as you go along.
Already, government has disbursed 29 billion shillings to help sustain the free secondary education, which was a pledge of the Jubilee government. So it is all systems go for the new education curriculum, with previously dissenting voices coming from the teachers' union officials now seemingly speaking in one voice. Speaking, they say, for the Kenyan child, whom they hope by the year 2027, when the entire system will have been rolled out, then the Kenyan child will be more competence-based to face the 21st century job market. Timothy Otieno, KTN News.